Welcome or welcome back to the 8th concession. My name is Natalie. Well, you can see I'm back in the kitchen today, and that's because it is coming up to the holiday season, and the holiday season means that we are sharing food with family and friends, either if we're hosting or even if we're invited somewhere and we want to bring something. This is the time of year for appetizers. Now, I love appetizers because they're easy to eat. There's not a lot of mess. You don't have to worry about plates and utensils. And quite often you can make them ahead of time too. And that way you have more time to visit and, have fun with the people that you're inviting over or you're going to see. So today I thought I'd share with you my top 5 appetizers. These are quick and easy to make, but they are favorites with everyone who tries them. Now, they're not fancy. In fact, some of them are rather vintage, but they're the ones, they're tried and true. And sometimes you don't want to spend hours and hours in the kitchen. You want to get something that's delicious and on the plate, and then you can sit and enjoy your company. So, my top 5. So today we're going to be making cheese straws, chicken bites, pepper toast, bacon wrapped Smokies, and deviled eggs. Now, some of these you might already know. Some of these might be new to you. One of the recipes I've had, well, the chicken bites, I found in a cookbook that I've had for years and years, but it is the favorite. Now, I'm going to start with the ones that you can make ahead and just keep to the side. So I'm going to start with the cheese straws and the deviled eggs, and then I'm going to move on to the others, which you'll probably want to serve warm. But really, not very many ingredients, not too much work, and you will have delicious treats for people to eat. Now I'm going to put the amounts for all the ingredients in the description below, so you don't have to worry if you miss them in the video, but I will show you how to make them, and we're gonna get these done and on the table in no time. Let's get started with the cheese straws. Someone is waiting like a good boy for his cheese snacks. There, now while our cheese straws are in the oven baking, let's whip up our deviled eggs. Now this is a very old-fashioned recipe, but my mother used to always add something just to give it a little extra kick, and that is dill pickle juice. And that's what makes them taste so great. They're easy to make, And with hens here on the farm, we have lots of eggs. They're great too because you can make them ahead of time and just keep them covered and in the fridge. And the great thing about deviled eggs is they're perfect if you or any of your guests eat a vegetarian diet. Okay, now that our cheese straws and deviled eggs are both finished, let's move on to our bacon wrapped Smokies. So easy, 3 ingredients. Okay, here we go. Number 4, pepper toast. This is a super simple appetizer of peppers and mushrooms on bread with garlic spread. Not much to do but assemble. That's what's so great about it. Now, the other good thing about it is if you have friends or family who follow a vegan diet, if you use margarine garlic spread and omit the cheese, then you have a perfect treat that they can enjoy too. It's nice too because you can make variations. You can put cheese on some and not on the others, leave off mushrooms, put extra peppers, whatever you want. You could, do a variety on the same tray. Okay, number 5, and I have to admit this is my favorite. Now this recipe comes from a really old cookbook that I picked up in a grocery store. I won't even say how long ago, but it was at the time when companies used to come up with recipe books in order to promote their products. And this one was done by Nestle, and it was to help sell various things, including cup of soup. So this recipe uses cream of chicken cup of soup. Now, in the last few years, here in Canada anyway, I found it very, very difficult to find cream of chicken cup of soup. Could find chicken noodle all over the place. I do think in some areas, I think in the United States, it is easier to come by. So this recipe, you can substitute condensed cream of chicken soup. I don't find it as good. And I will put the amounts down below as to how to offset. But the original recipe calls for cup of soup. Now I did find some in a British store. I think Baxter's is the brand name of this one. So I was happy to find any. But I think in the future, I am actually going to make my own cream of chicken cup of soup powder. And then I can use it whenever I want. So that will be in a future video. But for now, I'm going to use the Baxter's cream of chicken cup of soup. But I will put instructions on how to use a can of condensed cream of chicken soup if you have to go to that. So here we go, chicken bites. Now it will be done in 2 stages. First, we're going to make the toast cups. The original recipe doesn't call for these, I don't think. It calls for little tart shells or vol au vents or puff pastry. You can actually put this on anything you want. I really, and my family really like toast cups. They're easy to make, and I'll show you how I do them. So I'm gonna make them first, and then I'm gonna make the chicken bite filling to go in it. Toast cups are easy. All you need is a loaf of bread. You can use whole wheat if you like, any kind, and a cup with a nice big wide mouth, and then you just make a little circle of bread and then press it down in a muffin tin. Now, I have seen recipes where people flatten the bread first or butter the bread. You can do that if you want. We prefer it just plain like this, so that's what I do. And then these bread scraps I actually put back in the bag, and I keep them to make dressing for turkey, so it does not go to waste. All right, let's get these toast cups made. So while the toast cups are browning in the oven, let's make the filling. So there you go, 5 appetizers, easy, and you will get raves for them. They are so delicious. I hope this helps with your holiday entertaining. Bye for now.